Are we having fun yet? Yes, we are. Welcome to the Keanedom. I'm Andy, and welcome to another episode of Satisfactory. In this episode, I'm going to take my PC plant and I'm going to add iron and copper production. Let's get this thing going. Okay, the things I've done off camera. I did set this all the way up and got this thing running and going. I don't have, I have output for my tube and the extra plastic which goes into the rest of the stuff. I have it join in with it, as well as setting up my my place where I'm going, which has my two outputs, one from going from my main base, one going into power production and things over there. But up here, this is what we're going to be dealing with. We need to figure out what we're going to do with our iron production and our copper production. I'm going to set this up kind of to a point, and then we're going to see what I've done at the end. So on this one, we have two of these, and they're actually really good iron ones because we're having 600 parts per minute on the output, which is awesome. I have two of those, and then I have copper, which only has 300, and that's fine. We don't have power going to that one yet, but I do have power going to these ones so far. That was to check to see if I had power over here yet. Okay, so the idea I had for this is in this area and up here, we're just going to get the iron situated. So we're going to have the iron come down and do the little slots we're going to put it in, and the copper, and it's going to go in the slot it's going to go in. And then over here, we're going to then make whatever we're going to make out of it in order to make the rest of this stuff. But we're going to get this part done today. If I have time, I'll do the other parts too. It is preliminary. It isn't hugely exciting for that part. But here we go. So over here, we're going to get smelters. And the idea is we need to do, since this is 600 and this is 600, I was going to do a little bit less than I have available, and I was going to do 4 rows of 9, because 9 is easily, split 3, and then each of the splits turns into 3 splits. So let's sit here, and this is the input right here. We need to have it come like part way in here. And let me see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Don't disappear on me. 8. Why are you messing up this much? Okay, I don't know what's messing up on that, but that's okay. So we have 9 and 9. And the reason for that is we're able to use splitters. So I don't want to get too close, but I don't want to get too far away either. There we go. And then every 3, we're going to do this, as well as 1 that's going to be a little bit farther behind. And you know how this works. This goes 3. This goes 3. That goes 3. Okay. Now the autosave's done. I am hitting the wrong buttons. Okay, and I need to put this back to that. Okay. So this thing is set up really, really well. And we're going to do, and then I was going to do 4 floors of this. Because this is 270 output. And I need 1200. And I know that I could put 1 more, but 1 more does not split between 3 easily. And I don't want to deal with having to figure it out. So that's the output. We're going to do the same for the input, because each one of these things can hold 780 resources. So I'm going to have 2 outputs. Since 600, 2 of these will be easily what I need to do. I will have an output, another output, then they'll merge. Output, output, and they'll merge. And we'll run it over to this. This one's going to have 1 row of 9. because there's only 300, and then I'll put that one as well. And then we'll see if we can then use our new product. So I will see you guys in a few minutes. Well, a few seconds for you, quite a while for me. So here we go. Okay, I am done with this. And I realize right now my iron is overkill by a lot. But that's okay. I have 4 layers. And this is from when I was doing something else. So I have 4 layers. They all come down here and go into the 4 slots, which go into the 4 top slots. 4 bottom slots are done by my copper one, which then slits into 1, then splits into 4. And that is awesome. I did put in my rubber. I remembered that I needed to do it, so I did that real quick. And the only thing to do now is to plug it in. So let's get this power, and we'll go up to here. And everything will be plugged in at that moment. Everything will start running. Everything will just go, 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 go. And the way it should go, it should be just a little bit more than it needs in order to run, which is fine. But these things couldn't get any inventory unless they were on, which they weren't on, so it's going to take a while for everything to fill up. But all the iron's going. Oh, I love that. All the copper should be going. Ooh, I don't have power for copper. Okay, well, let's run over here for this and give copper its power. I will figure out how to do that nicer. But we'll get copper. It didn't actually have. I forgot I didn't have power for that. We should get going, and it should start running. Perfect. We should start getting copper coming out. Yes. Everything is going awesome. Okay, now for step number 2. So, according to my sheet, you can hear my paper going. My iron is going to make iron wire and screws. And my copper is just going to make copper sheets. That's it. Copper sheets, and that's it. So, the way I set it up is I'm going to do one of these, and I'll do, since the bottom one is iron, I'll pick an iron one. Is we're going to see if we can make the best amount of the most, I don't know what the word is, the most amount possible. And I know that we're getting a lot through, so you're not really seeing it, but we're going to do this. So we're going to make screws directly. And let's see how much space I have. So 1, I moved over 1, darn it. 2, 3, 4. I keep messing up. Oh darn. Okay, so I'm gonna have to move this over a little bit. I definitely will. I want at least 6. I want it to be at least a number 6. So, okay, so let's figure this out. I want to have, I do have the little bit of distance right here. So I'm going to do the same thing on this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, a little bit over. 5, 6. And we have a little space on the end. Perfect. And I'm going to have this thing come in and split off to 2. But I might have it split off going right and left. And I'm going to do that 2 times. So I'm going to set that up and it will come out. So basically, just so you can see it for the way I'm going to do it, need that. I need space. And then we go boom, boom. Okay. So then we do the constructor again, flipping around, and I need a little bit of space, so let's do it right here. And we got splitter 9 coming in, and I want it like I might have to have it be farther away. Yeah, I'm going to have it further away. So that was going to have a split, like, you know, have one like right here, and then split a right left. So I'm not going to, I'm going to have to reorganize this. I'm going to have put this as far forward as we can. But the big thing I'm going to do that is different is out of these layers, instead of having, the way I have it, the reason why I have so many of them is I can use a smart splitter instead of a normal splitter. And that way I can sit there and have straight the overflow and then go left off the thing and down to here. So the only reason why it would keep rotating around past this point is if this is full. And the only reason this would be full is if screws were full. So that way I get 100% of all the items off the conveyor belt for the sit there. So let me quickly do that. I need to set that up for 3 things, which is sheets, screws, and wire. The wire one will be a little bit differently because you can. Well, it's actually what I need is cable. I don't think there's any wire that I need that's just wire. Let me see here. Wire. Nope, there is no wire for wire. Yep, all the wire turns into cable. Okay, so I'll be right back. Okay, I am done. So these things are all on here. And here we are taking things off. And I have the final one to do with you guys because I want you to see how I'm doing it. Well, this one doesn't require a lot, but it's okay. Smart splitter. We'll sit it right here. We'll have it go to the center. Ooh, there's one I missed. And then we set it to the center to be overflow, right to be none, and left. I'm actually using what it is. So this would be iron ingot. Oops. Left is iron ingot. There we go. And then it'll split out, make sure it splits perfectly. And they're not going to go into it right away. Perfect. Okay, so this top one is iron, will turn into cable. And I have 3 turning into this. This one, these make 22.5 parts per minute. This one takes 60. So I put 1 of my thing into it, which I actually have quite a few. I do. So it'll take more than enough to just do 1 of these, and then this will go on and go onto the thing. And I don't have enough time to put in the rows, but that's okay. The second row, I did iron, so I did casted screws, and it's just 1 going to the thing. And the final one down here I used to make the steel copper sheets. So all I need to do now is up here, once again, plug in the power, and watch everything just start running. Now these things are going to run in, you know, fill up pretty darn fast because, but yeah. So the copper sheets, each one is making 20. So this entire thing is making stuff. I'm going to need some more copper to do the output I want, but that's okay. I will find one near here somewhere and bring in the copper. But look at that copper already done. The iron, I have plenty of iron. I have so plenty of iron. And up here, we have these sheets. We're doing very, very well. I just have to put the stuff in. and that I will do off camera. So basically what I'm going to do between episodes is get the rest of my stuff out. If I can find copper, I will find it. If I can't find copper, I won't do it yet. And get all these things done. But I wanted to see what they were, get them all done, and I'm loving it. These things are catching up right now really, really well. It's just when they finally are using more. Look at this. Look at that. Look how much iron it's using, and it's keeping up for right now. I don't know if it's going to keep up for long. It looks like it's going to keep up. I'm not sure. We'll find out pretty soon. So as far as I know, this one I'll do either 4 sections going out. I know this one I'm doing 4 going out because it uses about 120 per tick, and I'm making 600. So that's that. This one is using the same amount, so I'll go out that much again, 4. But this one's using 20, so it's 150. So I just need 2 of these. And that one will be full, which is why I need more. Because I use a lot of this. I use a whole lot of this for a lot of parts. So, thank you guys for joining me. If you like what you saw, hit the like button. If you love what you saw, hit the subscribe button. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. I will catch you guys next episode. Sayonara and ciao.